Hey chef, what are we cooking up today?
Today we're cooking up some green-yellow Yamato.
Double attack Yamato. So much fun.
That's right, double attack spice, all the double attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in the secret Luffy from OP13. We're going to throw in that starter deck Kazuki Oden, and then we're going to be able to give them all banish by putting in that Onami, as well as throwing in the Izu, which gives your leader banish. So all the banish, all the double attack, all the time. We're going to make it as spicy as we can. I know it's probably going to struggle with like the ace because I don't think I put any real resting in there except for the 3-drop Izo, which rests the 4-dropped. So you can rest the Marcos, but you can't rest the big boys like the new gates. So let's test it out, see how it goes. Once again, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below if there's something you want to see. I've gotten a couple of good requests lately. I'm going to try those out in future videos. Thanks again. Let's get into the deck build and some gameplay. So this is the deck build for double attack Yamato. It's all about double attack and banish. So you got all the double attacks in there, the Kazuki Oden, the we got the Izo, which gives your leader banish. We got the Luffy, which is double attack. We got the other Yamato character that gives double attack, the Nami, which gives anything banish, plus a bunch of the triggers in there just to have a lot of fun. It's all about getting it together and making sure that, we get the double attack in. All right, first game against Zoro. Hopefully we get to go first. We're going to keep this hand because we have the Oden plus 2 options for banish. Izo is good for resting things if need be. He's obviously going to play out his Perona and do his search. We're going to want to see what he gets just so we know. We got a Cavendish, so he's just looking to restand Dawn. Nice to get a 2k counter. We can't do anything because we actually ended up going second because obviously the Zoro always wants to go first. But the upside is that we can play out Izo and get a 7k banish double attack swing in. So he's obviously just going to swing big the first hand. Like to deal 8, we'll take it. No trigger though. We do get another Izo, which is awesome. So we're just going to be going pretty much back-to-back banish on everything. If I were him, I would counter out. He doesn't, so he loses 2 cards, one of them being another Cavendish. So now we can actually attach our 2 Dawn. That makes Izu a blocker, which is pretty awesome. So we got a blocker on board. Not that it really matters because, Zoro. Blockers don't really matter in Zoro matchups. I don't know what he's going to play out this turn. I think he's going to go Cavendish. He did pick up the Cavendish, which would be good to restand the Dawn. He plays out Kazubaro, which can rest a 2 cost and KO a 1 cost, but obviously not a 1 cost. He's just going to swing his Perona into it and then swing 7 into me, which I'm not overly concerned about because, oh, no, he's not even going to swing 7. 6, I think we can 2k out of this. He picks up a Zoro. 6, no block. We will counter a 2k. Still have another Izu if we want to rest something. Once again, just playing out banish, go big, or go home. So now we're getting a 9k double attack banish into him. I don't think he has the counter because he hasn't picked up a lot of 2ks. Plus, he just played out one of his 2ks, which didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. If he should have just kept the 2k and swung with Zoro, because now he's even more likely to take another double attack banish, especially that big. He doesn't have a blocker. Yep, takes both. Loses another Cavendish. We'll put 2 more Dawn on Izu. Or we forget to do that, which is terrible, but not like it matters because, once again, we're playing Zoro, so having a blocker doesn't do a whole lot for you because 99% of the time they're going to play something out that's just going to rest your blocker and he's going to swing into it. So what is he going to do here? I think Cavendish, maybe? I mean, he still has one Cavendish. Play that out, restand his Dawn. Alright, so we're swinging for 8. Can't block anything. He's not resting down the Izu, which is interesting. Okay, I'll take that. We get a beige. Now he can't restand, so that's a tough one for him. Play out the Zoro. No Dawn up. Alright. I have 2 Dawn up. That's right, because the Zoro restands 2 Dawn on play. So he could always play out. He doesn't play anything else. And I get another banish, which is pretty epic. I think we're going to play out the Odin. We're still going to swing for 6. This is just a plain old double attack, but doesn't matter because he only has 1 life. Obviously going to counter out of that. This turn, we do remember to put 2 Dawn on Izo, so we have a blocker. Once again, not like it matters. We do have a whole bunch of counter in hand. We got a lot of counter in hand. Plus, we have another banish, so I don't know what he's thinking about doing here. Okay. Let's swing 3 times for 8. Potentially. All right. Yeah, we get another Kiku, so I'm just going to load our board up. We'll take all these hits. I don't foresee him being able to... Luffy. Not that Luffy's doing a whole heck of a lot. Swing again. Now, we won't block. We're just counter out because the most he can do is another 5 swing, and we can just block that. Or not. So we pretty much have math. We'll still do banish because we're going to get that Dawn back. I'll just put the 2 Dawn we just used for Onami. Get a nice 9k banish there. Makes him probably lose this counter. Yep. And then just let's split it up. We'll go 10 and 9. I don't think he's got 10 yet. Didn't have it. And we win. All right, we're going up against a green or purple-yellow pudding. So let's see if we can outlast a pudding. We don't have any banish, which is unfortunate. I would have preferred to start a hand with banish, but we do have 2 Kumas. So at least we have some life gain, which is great. All right, on 3, we're just going to play out the Shirahoshi. We'll throw a double attack because we don't know what they have yet. Probably going to counter out of that. They don't want to take an early double attack. Yep, Capone Beige. And yeah, we should end our turn. They pick up who knows what. On, probably going to swing big, would be my guess. I'm not going to defend a 9. Downside is probably won't get a trigger because, that's how it always is. Your first life is a trigger that relies on them being at 3 life or less, and you never get it because they always have 4 life or more for that first trigger. It's probably a Kikinojo trigger. What are we doing? We're just slowly thinking. Clock just ticking away. It always amazes me sometimes how long people really need to think. There you go. Swing big. 9k. They ramp. No block. We get a 0 cost, which once again, first life, good trigger for last. All right, so we got a Big Mom and an Oro. So hopefully we get Banish. Top deck? Yeah, top deck Banish. We'll obviously play out that Izu. We will put 3 double attack Banish, make you burn a bunch of cards, or lose a Big Mom and an Oro Beam. Perfect. Problem is we can't attach Dawn. But the upside is we have the Shirahoshi on field, And she protects the Icho. Now we just need more banish. I mean, we have a lot of banish in the deck. We just got to get that banish. Probably going to play out a... Yep, there it is. Katakuri. Flip over life. Ramp 1. 2 Dawn. Swing for 7. And probably going to counter out of this just because they're still at 4 life. Or do we risk taking it? I don't know. No, we took it. Just to... Oh, yay. We got more banish, which is amazing. Play that out. Now we can do a nice big banish swing. They're definitely not getting out of this one. Don't know why I didn't use all my Dawn, because I don't have any counter attacks or counter cards. They lose both of those. We can put 2 Dawn on Izu, and no, we're not attacking. We are ending our turn, so we have a blocker because they're at 10 Dawn, so they're obviously probably have a Big Mom in hand that they're going to play. And survey says Big Mom. There we go. Kind of annoying losing Kiko, but such is life. Swing for 5, counter out of that. Swing for 7, block. Oh no, we're just going to counter. Okay. Now it'd be nice to play out. I guess so. We can do that. Yeah, we have Dawn to spare. We can use 1, so we're swinging for 6 double attack. At least we'll make them burn some counter. Yeah, get a 2K. Play out. And we'll trash the non-counter, so we gain a life back. We'll put 2 Dawn on Izu. We're okay. We're not the greatest, but we're okay. We can survive. All right, so they play out the pudding to go hunting, to play out potentially another Katakuri, hopefully a blocker Katakuri for them. If they don't see a blocker Katakuri, that's unfortunate. All right, they didn't get their blocker Katakuri. That's unfortunate. And they leave in 2 Dawn up 4. Play out the little Katakuri. Do they have the big Katakuri? They do. They don't have a blocker Katakuri though, so that's beneficial. But the upside is, all right, let's go counter 1. Yeah, we'll counter 1. Take that. We'll block the Big Mom. The 0 cost always. Oh, we're going to take that. Oh, we got a Kiko. Amazing. Now we should have pretty much math. So, let's see. We can go 9, which is double attack, which I'm not going to counter out. Unfortunately, it's not banished, but we're not overly concerned because that's a 1K. Maybe they go hunting for a 2K. What do they find? What are you finding with your trigger? Assuming you're trying to take a 2K. Granted, it's Big Mom Pirates, so maybe you're not seeing a Big Mom Pirates 2K. You do not. You see 1K. Beneficial to me. Let's go 9. All right, counter out of the 9. The sneaky thing is they think we only have 1 attack left. Surprise, surprise. We are going to go... Actually, let's do 1 more. Yeah, let's go 6, 7, as the middle schoolers will say. So 6, they take. They don't have a 2K. So 7 wins it. 2 1Ks. 2 1Ks. GG's. Good game. So double attack banish Yamato takes down the Charlotte Pudding. let's get after it. Let's see what we got for the next one. Yeah, oh, they wanted a rematch, but I had to run, had to go pick up the daughter. All right, now we got Ace, red blue Ace. This is the struggle match, just because I really should have a Hody in here, but I don't. That's a regret. You need to go as fast as possible, and having the Hody is good for resting down your the big guys, your big blockers, but it is what it is. We will play out our Izu, attach our 1, swing for 6, banish. I would assume they're counter out or use leader ability. And they're only, yeah, okay. So get rid of Izu to get a draw. Bottom deck something. Oh, take both of them. Double banish. Well, at least we can have a blocker. Let's see. Fordon, probably playing out a Marco would be my guess. There's the Marco. Swing for 6. No trigger. Of course not. When you need triggers, you don't get them. All right, 5. We can play out the Izo and rest the Marco. Let's just go fast. Fast and hard. Play out the Yamato. Let's see. Yeah, like, the downside is I'm not going to get the value out of that. That's a mistake. That's a misplay. Should have played something else. I mean, it's nice having Banish Body on board, but getting him to 0 probably would have been the better option. Yay, I have a beige that can't do anything. All right, we'll play out the Izo, rest. Put 2 on Yamato, make a big banish attack for 10. They lose their event. We will give them a 6 poke, which they will probably just counter with either 1 or, you know, leader ability. Yep, leader ability, and end our turn. Probably playing out a Whitebeard. Now that they're at 8. Yep, here it comes. Oh, they're playing out the 9-beard. We have a 2K for that. 2, 2, 1. Because he's, I feel like I over countered for that. And died anyways. And now I have an Odin and Kiku. I don't know. Why wouldn't she play out the Luffy and then the Kiku? Play out the Luffy, then the Kiku. Yeah, okay. There we go. Restand our Fordon. What am I doing? I would, because it's just gonna, you're just gonna block it with a Marco and get the 2 cards. Mistakes. So you're just gonna block it and get the 2 cards. That's the hard thing about the Ace. Ace is just so blocker heavy. I should put my good old faithful Arc Noah in the Yamato. Arc Noah is my go-to green card recently. Just rest everything. You swing into me, guess what? That's coming out of life. I'm going to rest your board. You have a board full of blockers. I'm going to play it out for 6. I'm going to rest your board. All right, so we got the SR Yamato, which lets you attach Dawn. What are you going to do? You still got 5 Dawn up. Play out another blocker, probably. Oh, man. And it's always just crazy because it's like such a massive hand. What was it, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 cards in hand. Unbelievable. Give me a trigger out of life. Nope. Just another Izu. Trigger out of life? Nope. The other Izu. And I don't have enough counter. And I lose. That's unfortunate. Just, I needed something. I needed a beige. A 0 cost. Nothing. All right. As for a rematch, so yeah, sure. Let's go round 2. Let's see how this pans out. Go first again. So we're not taking second away from him. Have banish. Not a bad hand to keep. So let's see. What do we got? Garp search. Yamato, obviously. 7, so 3. Yeah. I guess I just passed without attacking. That makes no sense, but I should have played the Onami and given it banish. Maybe I'm just hoping for something out of life. When you hope for things out of life, you don't get them. We'll just counter out of this. 0 cost. Yep. Well, at least we can swing bigger now with the Onami. Play that out. Banish. Swing for 8. I was like, you gotta... Ace, you really have to pressure down. It's going as fast as possible, and I made that mistake. I didn't swing 1 turn because I was looking for banish, and honestly, I should have just gone for swinging and swinging and swinging, but I didn't. And I think that's going to get me in trouble. There's the Yamato. Attach 1, swing for 7. 2 2Ks. And let's see. What am I going to do? I'm now down to almost no cards in hand, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. So many cards. Kumas. Loaded up on Kumas. And play a Kuma. Trash your Hoshi. Trash 1K. Gain a life. Yeah, I don't know why. We should have just swung. Oh well. Try to get that double attack for 6, which they can just chuck a card and make me a 4K. Hard thing with Ace is you need to swing for at least 8 every swing. Otherwise, you're pretty much null and void. They're at 8 Dawn, so obviously they're going to play out a big body of Mr. Edward Newgate blocker, 10-12. So busted. If you can chain those, you pretty much guaranteed win. Yep. AK can't. Oh, well, it can beige, so he can't swing with his leader. Woot. And another Kuma. All the Kumas. I'll trash our 2K, because who knows? Maybe next turn we get another Kuma or something. But, I mean, at least there's something. So, 8. Block. 7. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can attach to 9. Probably counter. They might let it die and draw a card. 9's a pretty hefty number. Hey. Got rid of an attacker. The reverse side of this is it just can become such a long game because you're just chaining life gaining abilities and they're just chaining blockers, so it's just a game of attrition. I think some point I should have just put all of my Dawn on Akuma and swung. So I mean, he's got 2 10-12 blockers. So he's probably going to swing into the Kuma. Maybe give me another life. Okay. Yep, 10. Can't counter that. At least I gain a life. Swing. 5. Ooh, I get a Kiku. That's convenient. When you need a trigger, you finally get one. So right here, I shouldn't have played out Akuma. I mean, yeah, it's nice to get the extra life, but honestly, I should have just put 10 Dawn on Kuma and swung for, 17. Saved the Kuma for the next round. Yeah. Yeah, I can swing for 9 and swing for 9, but he's got 2 12k blockers, so he does not care. Just another block. 2 free blocks. It's times like this that I wish I had my Vanderdecken Law combo so I could double pop them. Well, at least he gave me a Kuma back. Also don't understand why he bounced that Kuma back. Maybe he just didn't want to give me a life. Get a Hiyori, that's convenient. It's like the downside is he's got the Dinky Doo blocker on now, so it's like, ugh. Yep, I'm gonna go. What? 8, 7, 8, 9. Got 1 blocker. Yep, leader ability. Probably has a rad beam or something. Now he's got the 1 block. There we go, 9. He's got the Uda blocker. And yeah, I'm pretty much cooked at this point, just because I can't, like, 2 12k blockers is just bananas. But it's also one of those things, it's like, I could, if I had the right cards, I could get around it. Like, having the Vanderdecken and the Law, or having a Hody would have been great. It's like the Hody, I could have rested both of them. Then I could have put 2 Dawn on Kuma, so I could have swung for 8, 9. And then there's that. Should have just swung at face. Doesn't matter though, because he still had a 12k blocker up. Now we're really cooked, because now he has a 2 12k blockers, a 12k attacker, and a 7k attacker. I'm getting no triggers. I'm getting a bunch of 2ks. He's going to search for who knows what. Probably another Whitebeard. Completely stacked the board. And now there's a Marco. So 3 blockers. I am cooked. And I can put out up another blocker as well. let's put out another blocker. Just swing massive, which he's probably going to block with Marco and draw 2 cards. Do another 9. Is that 11? Yeah, I attached 4 Dawns, so 9, 11. Eek, bad number. Just block with a Marco, draw 2 cards, swing 11. He'll block with a and he has a massive hand.
So I was mute the entire time.
I have 3 life, but technically 5 because I have 2 blockers unless he bounces them. 2 blockers to gain life. I have potential 6 life because if he attacks into the Kuma, I gain a life as well. And block that. Trash the Kiku and gain a life. Still has all of his Dawn to use. As I said, it is a game of attrition going against Ace, especially once they get to 10 Dawn, because you're pretty much cooked. And back to 4 life. He's been sitting at 4 life, or he'd been sitting at 1 life forever. I probably have gone through, what, 9 lives now? Such a game of attrition. Just punch, block, punch, block. Free block, free block. Yep. And then he's got the little dinky-doo Uda that he can block with. Or he can block with a big boy and play 2K. And it goes on and on and on. No trigger that time. Just gonna do that and get another life back. Yeah, hard thing is I don't have enough big bodies in this to really do anything. All my Hioris though. Yay, that might help me pop his Marco, but I'm probably gonna just swing big, and he's probably just gonna block with it anyways. Because what does he need? More cards in hand. Or he'll free block because Ace. Why block with the Uda when you can block with an Ace and gain 3 cards? I mean, I have a bunch of counters, but yeah, I'm just, it's such a game of attrition playing into Ace and trying to make sure that it's like, you need those cards that can get rid of the big bodies. And if you're green, at this point, it's playing Vanderdecken. You just rest down a blocker, play out a Vanderdecken, chuck a Fishman, pop a 10 beard, and you're good. I can't even use it because the Uda's a 6 cost. Yep, GG's. No block. Well, I got a beige. Haha, your blocker can't attack. Oh no. You still have a bunch of things on board. Am I making it anywhere? No. Let's just randomly poke with his 25 million card hand. And of course he has a Rad Beam. swing for 12. He can block, do K. Or he can leader ability and block. Or he can take it, because it doesn't matter, because I have nothing. GG's. Thanks for playing. All right, final thoughts on the deck. It's still a ridiculous deck. I mean, just having a double attack leader and then also just like being able to put banish on him in multiple ways, and then also getting like other double attacks out there that you can then put banish on. Also a lot of fun. Still tough running into ace. I think it definitely needs the Hody. Being able to rest two things is just such a broken ability. That goes so well in any green deck, and not having it in here was tough. I think it doesn't go fast enough, quick enough. Getting out the double attack like you did the Luffy, the Odin, or the Yamato just doesn't go fast enough for it, and I can't protect them quick enough. Like perfect curve would be that, you know, maybe I put the 4-drop green Hiyori back in there, and on 2 I'm playing out Shirahoshi, and then on 4 I'm playing out the Hiyori into the Yamato, and then being able to double attack banish with this Yamato. So I don't know. Still a fun deck. Still runs pretty well. So thanks for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe.